Hello there. This is Lookout44 here, and I'm back from the dead yet again to play a new game, let's play a new game. And it's a game that I've known for a long time, but I've never really got around to doing like a proper walkthrough of it. Nor have I ever actually 100%ed this game up until now, I guess, because obviously in this walkthrough, I'm going to be attempting to 100% the whole game. Is this going to be a cutscene? It is, and I have to skip it because obviously today's copyright system on YouTube isn't exactly the most friendly, and we don't want to get that already as we started. So whilst this demo is playing, yes, there's a new Let's Play of Muppet Racemania. As I said, this is a game I've been playing for many years on YouTube over the years through other various channels, and obviously this is a game I actually grew up with as well. I actually have a copy of the original game of Muppet Racemania, so yeah. I think it's actually like, other than Crash Team Racing, it might be one of my first like racing games in general I've been playing. And who would have thought, like, of all racing games out there, one of the first would be Muppet Racemania. Anyway, enough of the intro, you get the whole idea. 100% in the game, we're going to get everything we can in this. Now, in terms of the way we're going to do it, I got a rough idea of how I'm going to do it. So, in the early part, I'm going to be doing the tournament ones. There is 3 separate tournaments in this game. There's Tournament A, Tournament B, and then there's a Battle Tournament. In this part, it will be Tournament A, and then Part 2, Tournament B, etc, etc. And then after that, I'm probably going to attempt to get all the Muppets. For those who don't know, in this game, you have to beat certain Muppets to win them. For example, on the demo there, we were playing as Robin, and we do have to unlock Robin in one of the racetracks. And in order to do that, we have to beat him in the race. But we'll get around that. We'll get around to that when the part does come. Then after that, we have to 100% every level in the game. So if we go on game status, the aim here is to get all these crosses into stars. And as you see on the bottom left, we need 31 stars in total in order to unlock the secret tracks. Now, where the tournament comes into play, you see on the bottom there, we've got Race A, Battle, and Race B. We want to turn them into stars. How we do that, we have to get a certain amount of points from certain, well, per race in the tournament in order to unlock the star, which we'll get on to right now. So, on that, let's start the tournament. Of course, we're going to start League A, or Tournament A as I like to call it. Well, obviously, we'll do 3 laps standard. We're straight on to the track. So, we will pick any of these following cars. Oh yeah, of course, we can only... Okay, so we're playing as Kermit currently. I'm going to play as Kermit, since he's probably the best character you get by default out of the starting Muppets, I guess. So these are the starting Muppets you start out with. These ones. So Animal, Ruff, Beaker, Rizzo, Fozzie, Gonzo, Miss Piggy, and Kermit. I think Animal's dragster vehicle is slightly better, but I prefer playing as Kermit, and I always play as Kermit anyway. Always have done since pretty much I started playing this game from the early days. And obviously everything else we have to unlock through the tracks, which we'll do later on in the Let's Play. Also, as you saw there, we could actually pick a faster vehicle with Kermit, but we have to unlock them. And I think to unlock them, you have to beat the Muppets you face in the tournament. So whoever we face in this tournament, in a moment, if we win the tournament, we should get the vehicles of those Muppets, basically. Right, let's start. So we'll start in Swamp, which is Kermit's like home race, I guess. There's, I think, 6 tracks per tournament, I believe. And 1 represents each like movie, if you like. So with this track, it represents the first Muppet movie, which I think came out a long time ago, back in the 1970s, I do believe. But yeah, there's 6 different tracks from different movies of the Muppets, from obviously the first Muppet movie to the latest one at the time, which is Muppets From Space. So that was like in the late 90s, I think that came out. So the basic mechanics, I guess, is you just race like you do in many racing games. You have weapons, 2 different weapons. You want to press L1 and L2 to fire them, depending on which weapon you have. Oh, we've got the fish here. For that one then, since it was the first weapon, let's go this way before he catches up with me. Obviously, the first weapon will ideally be the L1, secondary weapon is L2. On the right side, we have a boost. So if I hold down R1, Kermit starts speeding away with the boost. If we fill that jar up, we will get 2 possible special abilities. One which activates Kermit's special abilities, which basically makes the Muppets slow down slightly, so that gives you a chance to pull away from them. And the secondary power-up is for you to literally do like, it's like kind of like equivalent of the bullet from, you know, the Mario Kart races games, where like you just speed off big time to like get ahead or pull away. well, no, pull away or catch up with the other Muppets, basically. So this is the score points after each race. So I gain 3 points from winning the race. You gain 2 to finish second, 1 to finish third, etc, etc. You also get a point for either best lap, best start, and the most hit. So because I got the best lap out of all the Muppets and got the best start out of all the Muppets, I was able to get 1 point for that. I wasn't able to get the most hits because, well, since I'm trying to win every race, odds of me getting that point is very, very slim. Now, here's the thing. For Tournament A and Tournament B, I need to get an average 5 points per race. I need 30 in total in order to get the star. If I don't achieve this in this part, I'll just do it off stream. Well, off. I'm used to streaming. Off video, if you like. And then, obviously, by the time I come back on my next part, the star will already be there because, you know, I don't want to be spending like 40 minutes trying to get the star and have you guys watching the same thing over and over again. But you get the idea. For races, we need basically an average of 5 points per race. Ideally, if we get more than that, if we get the 6 points, then obviously that will give us a huge advantage. To getting that star. Of course, we have to win the tournament as well for it to count. No surprise there. But that's pretty easy, really, if you know what you're doing. And obviously, since I would say I'm quite experienced at this game, I got a rough idea what to do. Now, this game does have a lot of shortcuts as well. This level actually has a very good shortcut. Involves going up the lift. I won't do it on this particular part right now because I want to concentrate on winning the race. But I'll try to do it on the parts where I actually do need to do this level specifically. So when I do that, I'll show off the massive shortcut on this level, which, as I said, involves going up a lift, and it makes you essentially cut half the track. That is pretty OP, I would say. Now I'm going to try and fill up my jar and see if I can use one of my special abilities. I will need to do that anyway, so I have a better chance of getting the fastest lap. Which obviously we do by collecting all these various fruits and I think there's some tomatoes and carrots as well, yeah. So fruit and veg stuff, basically. That helps you fill up the jar. And obviously the stars helps you collect weapons. You can have up to 2 per, well, 2 at a time if you like. You can't have any more than that at the same time. Okay, so we've got the special abilities. So the honk does the one where all the cards behind me will slow down, thanks to Kermit's ability. And the top one makes you do this, and it makes you really speed off into the distance. Now, obviously, this gives you 2 major advantages. One, well, you speed up ahead of the rest of the Muppets, and obviously you'll get a faster lap time from it. But if you're very lucky, one of the other Muppets may activate their special abilities to slow down the other Muppets, including potentially myself. However, if I happen to be using that special ability, the one I speed off, whilst I activate that, then I actually avoid using it. So again, I guess to make the Mario Kart comparison, it'd be like if somebody uses the lightning effect, whilst you're either invincible or using the bullet bill. It's a bit like that, and if you do get it, then obviously you don't lose out anything. So obviously that's a huge advantage. Now obviously thanks to that special ability, here we go. So this is one of their moves. I think it's Rolf's special move there, which we turn into a bunch of bombs, and obviously that gives them a chance to catch up. But we were comfortably ahead, so we didn't have to worry about that at all. So again, we got 5 points, marvelous. So we managed to get the best lap and the best start. So 1 course for the 30-point requirement. As I said, if we don't get that, then I will do it off video, and then obviously by the time you see me again, I will have the start. Okay, so in the next level, based on a movie I've not actually ever seen before, including the last one as well. Oh crap, I pressed the wrong button. I don't know if 21 boost will do, but I guess we'll find out towards the end of the tournament. Yeah, so for the second and third movie, I've never actually seen. I watched the first Muppet movie, I've watched that, and then I think I didn't watch any others until Muppet Treasure Island, I think? I'm trying to think. Oh, no. I lied. It was actually the Muppet Christmas Cow I watched next, actually. I forgot about that film. Which, fun fact, actually, was apparently the first film I ever watched when I was alive. Of course, that literally, it came out, the movie, around the time I was born. Obviously, at that time, I would not remember exactly, but apparently it was one of the first movies I watched, even though I was a little baba. So, there you go. I literally grew up with the Muppets, even from the moment I was born. Literally from a few days old till right now, me doing a let's play of this game. So again, like with most tracks, there is shortcuts. This one in particular, I didn't actually realize there was, like literally, until I started doing races of this game, like speedrun races and that with the people, I didn't realize down here was actually a shortcut. I used to take the route down there, like you normally, I guess, supposed to. And I always found it as a result that I always were close to the Muppets throughout the whole race. So winning this race was actually a bit tricky. But obviously, ever since I found out about that, when I found out about that shortcut, that this track is actually very easy to get ahead of the rest of the Muppets. And as you can see on the track, like I am way out in front now. Of course, thanks to the speed boost ability, that gave us a huge comfortable margin now. So even if the Muppets start spamming their special attacks on me, I won't have to worry about them catching up, I don't think. And even if any of them uses their speed boost ability, I should comfortably still win. But hopefully it won't be quick enough because we need to get that fastest lap to get the extra point. It's a bit like with F1 actually, because of course you get fastest lap, you get a point to get fastest lap. So Muppet Racemania was ahead of his time when it comes to getting points for getting fastest lap. So there you go, F1. You got Muppet Racemania to thank. Well, technical Traveller's Tales to thank because they're the ones to develop this game. So best lap, and we got another 5 points. Marvelous. Yeah, we should win the tournament now at this point. It's just a matter of getting those 5 points on average. I think best lap and win should be easy enough to do. I think it's just the start now I need to concentrate on. Because as we progress through the tournament, and progress through the game, the other Muppets do tend to do a lot better with their startup, with their speed. Well, basically, they get better starts, basically. Do a lot better with their start, so it's a bit of a harder challenge as a result to get that point potentially. Now there is a lot of shortcuts in this game. Well, yeah, of course there is, but on this track there is as well. We're going to try and see if we can unlock one of the shortcuts. So we're going to try and get rid of this one here. That's not a good start, mate. I think there's another barrier there. So oh, bugger me! I forgot there was another one barrier there. Oh well, whatever. Not the end of the world. Thankfully, all the Muppets are together anyway, so we should be able to like comfortably. Those things we're not doing 5th place. We should be able to comfortably catch up with them. Zoot is doing pretty badly. Zoot actually has one of the best vehicles in the game, so later on when we unlock him, we'll probably use him a lot more than actually Kermit will. We'll be using Kermit because yeah, he does have a way faster vehicle. There we go, that's what we're looking for. The fish is perfect for like getting rid of those barrels in order to unlock the rest of the shortcuts. So let's try to do that now. We managed to destroy one of them. So now if we turn left here, there should be another barrel there. Oh, it isn't, huh? Oh, well, there you go. And activate the speed boost, so that's another bonus as well. So hopefully with that combined, we should get the fastest lap point at least. We're comfortably ahead of the rest of the Muppets now. I don't know why, but I thought for some reason you needed 2 like weapons to get through that shortcut I just did there. So what? That didn't hit the. Okay, well not that it matters, but I'm a bit surprised at that. But yeah, I'm surprised. I thought there were 2 barrels there, but apparently not. So I only needed 1. I only needed to destroy 1 to use that shortcut. So hopefully now, like I said, with that happening, we will be able to secure the fastest lap of the race compared to the Muppets. Because those Muppets, as far as I'm concerned, never used the shortcut I did, so we should get it. We should get it. 5 points, excellent. So we just now got 2 tracks to go to trying to get that 30-point margin. Let's see if we can achieve it. Right, the docks. This is one of my personal favourite tracks, actually. I do love the music for this track, and also, obviously, the shortcuts as well, unsurprisingly. 23 boost, I mean, will that be enough? I bloody hope so. Alright, we'll go down here. Now, obviously, this is one of the first levels that has, like, water in it. So, getting across here will be a bit of a challenge, because we have no... Obviously, you need boost to get across the water. Obviously, if you don't have any, you're going to be a lot slower. But thankfully, we just about got away with that, so that's going to be quite handy. Now, this is one of the levels where the AI Muppets will use the special boost and the special abilities a lot, because you can get fruit and veg like a lot easier in this particular level. So don't be surprised if the Muppets start spamming special attacks on this particular race course. Hopefully, they'll activate it roughly now. Oh wow! Literally on the dot before I could activate my Huh, well, am I still going quick? I feel like I'm going quick with that still. Anyway, well, that was really bad timing on my part there. They were able to activate the special attacks, you know, right together. Right, I was about to activate my special ability. I was literally like 1 or 2 fruit away from activating it, and both Zoot and Miss Piggy activate their special abilities at the same time. You see, as a speedrunner, this can be a nightmare level to do. If all this was happening, I would probably have to reset, to be honest with you, if I were doing speedruns of this game. But obviously, since it's a Let's Play, I don't have to be worrying as much. Right, now let's activate it. Hopefully I'll go through that shortcut. Oh, it's going along the wrong way. That's not good. That's not good, because I might not get the fast slap. Right, I gotta back up strats. Just gotta spam the Brutus boost when I get through these fruit and veg. And hopefully none of them will activate their special abilities as well whilst I'm doing this. Right, will that be enough? Oh, we didn't get the fastest lap. Rolf beat us to it. Bugger. Well, I guess I'll have to do the star points thing, unless we somehow get 6 points in the last race. I'll probably have to do it off video to get the star there, but, well, not a big deal, really. Well, it is a big deal. I have to spend another, like, at least another 20 odd minutes to get it, but, yeah, I'll worry about that. But you guys don't have to, because obviously I won't be recording. Anyways, last track for Race Tournament A. We're in the secret lab now, which is from Muppet From Space. Again, I would say it's one of my definitely favourite Muppet movies. It's so good, definitely so good in my opinion. And I think it had cameo appearances from various other movie stars as well. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, I think at one point even flipping Hulk Hogan was in there at some point, like trying to take care of Rizzo the Rat. Like I think at one point he was in a rat lab. I think. Yeah, this movie is definitely memorable for me. I would say this movie is most memorable for me, even more than like Christmas Cow and Treasure Island. But yeah, I do love a lot of. I think, to be honest, I love all the Muppet films I did watch. But I think those 4 movies, yeah, first Muppet movie, Treasure Island, Christmas Cow, and Muppets From Space are definitely the ones I'm most familiar with. The other 2 Muppet movies, like the early Muppet movies, and also like the latest ones, I am not too familiar with. I have never watched them, so I can't really comment too much about the movies themselves. But I guess I can comment about the levels, just not the movies. So yeah, we're coming towards the end now. We've pretty much got the tournament win in the bag. Even if we don't win, it doesn't really matter, because we can't get the 30 points anyway, unless... Nah, I'm not gonna get it. I've definitely not hit any of the AIs throughout this race, so yeah, winning would be a nice boost, but unfortunately we're going to be probably 1 if not 2 points short of the 30-point requirement to unlock the star, which is a bit of a bummer, but it is what it is. There we go. -6, right? 6 times there. Yeah, we got the 5 points, but damn. The cost were looking up there. That was funny. I've never seen that before. There you go. 29 points. We easily won the tournament, but yeah, 1 point off. That is a bit meh. But as I said, I'll do it off video, and then when I come back, we will see that lovely star. So there you go. We've got the 30 points requirement. Now, a little fun fact actually. In the NTSC of this game, which is what I'm playing, you have all the tracks unlocked already. So as you can see, we have everything unlocked already. But in the PAL version, which is the one I grew up with, you actually had to unlock all these tracks. So for example, if we started out, all these would have been question marks, like you see at the bottom there. All these would have been question mark. Now, because we know the races, normally that means these are unlocked next, but everything else isn't. But I guess that would make it easier overall, as far as the Let's Play go. So yeah, when it comes to speedruns and doing Let's Plays, definitely play the NTSC version. So there you go, that's part 1, that's the opening part of Muppet Racemania done. So in the next time, we are going to be doing the next tournament, and hopefully we'll get 30 points in that first try if we're lucky. And then after that, we'll do Battle League, and then after that, we'll probably try to unlock all the Muppets. And yeah, you get the idea. So anyway, thanks for watching this first part. It's been fun, and yeah, I'll see you for part 2, and hopefully I will be motivated enough to actually try to complete another Let's Play, which I've not done as of late, so I gotta be on course for that again. So yes, take care. I'll see you guys next time for part 2.